It's not going to just pop up. We are live. There's nobody watching, but we'll give people a few minutes to hop on.
Don't watch yourself over here.
Does it seem like it's working okay? So this is live, huh? This is exhilarating. I can barely contain myself here. Hopefully I don't say something that gets the channel shut down. That would be a drag. Yo, Robert, what's up, man? Thanks for coming. Robert, meet Jessica, the magic behind the channel. It sure wouldn't happen without her. She does all the magic editing stuff. Lord knows I shouldn't be trusted with a computer. Half time I shouldn't be trusted with a camera. Yeah, no kidding.
He got that away before we turned it on.
Yeah, there might have been a string. It would have made the devil blush. But, you know, hopefully nothing just leaks out. Because that'd be bad. It would be bad.
I can't edit those.
I know. Like the bird. Remember the bird?
Yeah, the bird incident.
Oh, the flippin' bird. She was dying. She has a whole outtake, like, video. How long do you think that video is now?
It's about 20 minutes.
It's like 20 minutes and nothing but outtakes and me cussing and throwing crap.
Yep. Or yelling at AJ.
Or yelling at AJ. He deserves it, though. Especially with the camera. I'm recording. Okay.
What did I count? Like 16 times that?
It was 16 times in one video. It is what it is. And apparently I say so a lot.
It gets cut out.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Lordy. All right. We're 3 minutes in. I think it's time to kick off. What do you think? Good. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. This is Jessica. She is the magic behind the channel. She does all the editing and all the magic woohoo things you see. And I couldn't do it without her. She's amazing.
Thanks.
And we reached a big milestone recently, 2,000 subscribers. We are really just humbled by that 2,000 people want to see the junk that we do. Mm-hmm. And we want to say thank you to all y'all who subscribe to the channel and watch it. And we have been successful, more successful than we thought we would be. When we first started this adventure, we were like, we'll give it a year and see if anybody even watches the videos. And now I think last count was just over 175,000 views on the channel, and it blows us away. So thank you, seriously.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, it is working this time. Thanks, Nathan. It took a minute, trust me. Thank you to anybody who popped in during the testing, because it was rough. I'm not even going to lie. That was a long night. But we got there in the end, and that's what counts. I want to talk a little bit about CNC, Community Not Competition. We are honored to be associated with that group of channels because there's some really great channels on there. Robert, you know, you're in on that. You're all over it. And I wanted to give a special shout out to Coastal Auto Reaction. If you guys haven't gone and checked out that channel, you need to. Especially like their older videos. They've been having some issues here lately, but their older videos, man, go watch them. They are great. Some great barn finds. An epic 3,000-mile road trip to get an engine rebuilt in a truck that was derelict a few months before. Come on. Go get some. It's good. I also wanted to do a little bit of a mail call here. I guess we'll start with Robert's Garage since, you know, he's here. He sent some stickers, and these stickers are legit, man. These things are great. I think you said your sister designed these. Is that right? Like,
They're good.
kudos. Yeah, they really are awesome. And then I got some stuff here from Stuff with Cletus. More good stuff here. And if you haven't checked out his channel, you really should. He does a lot of like more modern cars, but buy it, fix it, flip it, sell it. Sort of like what I do with the older stuff, but more modern stuff. It's a really interesting channel. And I'm sure you could tell by Robert's Garage, he likes to see 10s and C20s like I do. He's got a 68 that he's fixing up right now. You don't want to miss all that. That's good stuff, trust me. And then Dan's Garage NC. He's got a really sweet Chevelle. He sent some really cool stickers. And he's a real easygoing guy. And his channel's growing. He just bought a whole bunch of junk cars up in Virginia or something somewhere. That he's like 15 of them, 20 of them, something like that. And he's got a Buick drop top he's messing with now. Hey Luke, what's up, man? Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. There you go, fellas. Coastal Auto Reaction. Go watch his videos. They're great. Hey, Brandon. New Zealand. Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? New Zealand. It's literally half the world away. Such a small world these days. Speaking of stickers, we did order stickers. They are coming. We got the proof today, actually, and they're really quite good. Jessica designed them. It wasn't me. I'm not that talented. You know, put me under a truck with a starter. We know how much I like that. That's good times. But computer stuff, I'll pass, thanks. And then we also have a giveaway winner to announce, but I don't remember what it is. So if you could go over to the app and hit the choose winners randomly button. And we have got Dino853 at yahoo.com. All right. I guess I'm going to be shooting him an email and seeing if he's ready to get a bunch of super clean stuff. Hey, David, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. Where are you from? Let's get a nice little roll call of where everybody's from. So the Super Clean giveaway is officially over now. We just picked the winner. We're going to get a hold of him and get him shipped out. And we have got a new giveaway coming. And that is also designed by Jessica. We have got new shirts, front similar to the ones we have had, but the back is a little nod to Maryland with the crab and the Maryland flag. So we are giving away one of these shirts. So there will be a link in the description of this video eventually, as soon as I get it all straight. And you can go and enter to win one of these OG My Legacy Garage shirts. You can't buy them. We don't sell them. This is just what we wear when we're filming and stuff, because she gets tired of trying to edit out logos and stuff that I wear along with my cuss words. So there's that. Hey, Christine. Texas. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Robert, you didn't win. Sorry, man. You got your own box anyway. And I saw you using it on the floor at 68. I know you already have it. Let's see. So we got the shirt reveal taken care of, and the giveaway announcement. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description. After the live ends, I'll get it put together and get the giveaway started and get it linked down there so that y'all can go and enter if you like. And then it'll be in every video for like the next 2 months probably, because that's how long we'll run it. And we have not ordered the shirt, so we don't have a size yet, because we want to wait and see who wins and order the proper size for them, because, you know, one size doesn't fit all. Does anybody have any questions? Anything they want to know? I've always been curious if anybody watched really cared or not. Any of the details, behind the scenes things, anything like that. I was just curious what kind of questions people came up with. Hey, Renegade, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tagging me on those tool giveaways too. I'm too poor to buy tools. Well, it's not true. I buy them, I just shouldn't. That and parts for trucks. Tell me about it, Robert. She's phenomenal.
Thank you, Robert. One day we'll do an outtakes video.
That's going to be a lot of bleeping.
Right. It's in the works. There's enough footage.
Yeah, there really is. Poor AJ. He's gonna feel like a tool on that one. Northern Iowa. So you're up, I'm not sure. No, Morsky's way up north. If y'all haven't watched Morsky's, you need to go watch him. He's a trip, man. I'm going to tell you what. Some of the things that come out of his mouth. More snow? I don't want more snow, Robert. You keep all that snow up north up there with you and Morsky and you honorary Canadians. That's ridiculous. I don't know. What was it today? It was chilly today, but it was like 50 something, I think.
Yeah, it got like 60, I think.
Yeah. I mean, we've been in the 80s already this year, so that's more of our speed. We like to go to the beach.
Yeah. The ocean.
The ocean. Beach. Same thing. More snow. Give me a break. I want snow like I want a truck that needs a starter. Hey, Joe. Where I find the vehicles. Well, there's some fun stories on some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them I buy off Facebook Marketplace. You got to be quick though, because they'll pop up and you gotta jump on them like right now. One of the reasons I bought the car trailer that I bought so that I could just grab it and go. Some of them is really as simple as if I'm driving around out in the country and I see one sitting back behind somebody's house or barn or something like that. Even if you can barely see it from the road, sometimes I'll just pull in the driveway and go knock on the door. The most recent truck, the yellow C10, that's what I did. I was driving by for work, and I saw it sitting there beside this guy's garage, and I hopped out and went and knocked on the door and said, "Hey, is this thing for sale?" And they were like, "Well, it's not our truck. It belongs to a friend of ours. Here's his number." And they gave me his number, and I texted him, went back and forth a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, there you go. We'll go ahead and sell that to you." And that's where that truck came from. And we were just out riding around a couple of weeks ago, and I saw a square body sitting in somebody's yard all covered in moss and leaves and junk. And I popped out there and knocked on the door, and she's like, "You're really going to knock on the door?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to knock on the door." So, yeah, that's where they come from. Sometimes Craigslist. I stay away from eBay. There's a little local circular here, like newspaper type thing that I look in sometimes, but You probably have the most luck by knocking on the door. North Dakota, yeah, Robert. That sounds about right. I knew he was an honorary Canadian, too. I just couldn't remember if it was North Dakota, South Dakota. I couldn't remember. Starters when you have headers. Don't even get me started. You know, luckily that they haven't been too awfully bad. They really haven't been. I got lucky with the yellow one where I popped it out of there. I didn't have to undo all the wires and everything. That's really the hard part to get to. Yeah, I don't know. I can deal with snow. I've got four-wheel drive. It doesn't really take a lot of effort, but the starter on the truck's kind of a pain, and they're heavy to hold over your head. Ugh. Hey, thanks, Luke. I appreciate it. That's really mostly due to Jessica and the editing. Seriously, I'm a dunce with the camera. It's bad.
It's not as bad as you think.
It's pretty bad because when I'm recording, I'll be recording something and I'll realize that I really did something else first. And so I'll be like, oh, hey, this particular clip that I just recorded, it needs to be edited and put in front of the last clip that I just did. And then sometimes I'll remember to say, hey, I'm not going to talk for the next 10 minutes while I rebuild this carburetor. And if I forget to say that, then she just watches 10 minutes of me standing there fiddling with a carburetor. So, she deserves a medal, honestly. She really does. Community, not competition. Absolutely. That's a huge part to you, Luke. Seriously. Hats off to you, brother. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. The world needs more of that.
Yeah.
Narcoleptic. Hey, how's that cart coming, man? Ooh, a starter on your nose. Ooh, ouch. I've dropped them on my arm, on my chest, never on my face, though. I usually am pretty cautious of the whole face thing because the glasses, and, I'm really blind without my glasses, so I take very good care of them. You wouldn't know it by looking at them, by how tore up they are, but seriously. That's right, Bobo. Big Easy started it. I swear he's kept it going with willpower alone, too. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and there's really no reason why it shouldn't. Seriously. It makes all the sense in the world to help each other out, really. More boost? I mean, you've seen those memes on Facebook and Instagram, right? Where it's, how much boost? All of it. It's the only way to go. Hey, Rusty Wrenches. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. We're taking rando questions if anybody has any before we cut her down for the night. We buzzed through my whole list, and now I'm just kind of ab-libbing, which is not good because that's when things come out that shouldn't. If it's wrote down, I feel safer. Not that you can really read it anyway. She literally asked me, can you read that? I'm like, yeah, I'll get by. Narc's cart for the win. Sun's coming out. Finally can do some work on the cars. Tell me about it. The only issue that I have is when the sun comes out, then I want to go outside and play with things like motorcycles rather than do work. That reminds me of another good channel, Left 4 Dead Garage. You guys should go check him out. He has got an Impala that he stuffed an old big block in it. And it's really cool. It's a complete rust bucket pile of garbage, which is just what I love. I never heard of CP the Tool Addict. Ooh, in the mouth with a starter. I've got hit in the mouth with a lot of stuff, but never a starter. Torque wrench once. That sucked. Punched myself in the face once when my pipe wrench slipped at work. Yeah, beep, beep, beep. I'm trying, Robert. I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. It's spectacular. Oh, yeah? What's Saturday going to be like? I was curious because it's 9:30 at night here, so we got big plans tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I saw your bikes back there, Renegade. That's why I asked you about it in one of your videos. In the comments, I asked what you had sitting back there. We've got an '08 Electroglide Ultra Classic that we like to ride. Mm-hmm. She loves motorcycles, and she was terrified of motorcycles when we met. Didn't want to get on one. I had to convince her, and now she's usually the one that's like, want to go for a ride? We're going up to Thunder in the Valley up in western PA at the end of June with the motorcycle. So that'll be fun. Haven't decided if we're going to put anything on the channel about it or not. We kicked it around, but you know, it's been a long haul here for the last 10 months or so. So we're thinking maybe just some time off would be nice. Just a thought. What do you think? You can chip in, you know. Got nothing to say?
I like to be Silent Bob.
Silent Bob. Kevin Smith. I love Kevin Smith. Any other Kevin Smith fans in the house? Hetero life mate. That's hilarious. Jay and Silent Bob. Woo! Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, thanks.
Motorcycle gas money. Appreciate that. Oh, Robert's letting inside information out. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to make the beeps happen.
Yeah. He does have a car hidden somewhere.
I do, in the other shed.
You want to tell him what it is?
Should I?
Yeah.
Yeah? How about a numbers matching 1969 Camaro RS? That's what it is. Has about 64,000 miles on it, something like that. I've had it for eons.
It's not put together, per se.
Yeah, right. It's, it did run and drive, and it will be a revival on the channel someday. Silent Barb, that's hilarious. Hey, he's got the same bike as us. An 08 Electric Glide Classic, yeah. The Camaro, I tore it down in 2005 to restore it, put new quarters on it and everything, and all that hard work is done, and like the whole underside's done, the firewall's done, the quarters are on it, but it needs to be finished. So yes, it was definitely Luke that started it for sure. I had never heard of it until Coastal Auto Reaction. Right. And I actually heard of Coastal Auto Reaction on Morsky's channel because Luke was talking about Morsky, and then Morsky was like, hey, these guys have been throwing my name around. If you like me, check them out. So I went and checked them out, and that's how I got hooked up with them. And it really resonated with me, so.
Yeah, you had came to me about that hashtag, Communitynotcompetition.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, this makes all the sense in the world.
Like-minded individuals.
Mm-hmm. Nick is awesome too. He knows. I bet you he's forgot more about engines than the cumulative knowledge of the world will ever know. It's ridiculous. Well, I can imagine in New Zealand. You ever watch Marty T, Brendan? He's over in New Zealand, I think. I really like his channel. He does really nice videos. Thanks, Robert.
Got some more motorcycle gas money.
Yeah, right?
For Thunder in the Valley.
For Thunder in the Valley, or maybe Sunday.
Oh, yeah, Sunday. We don't hurt children.
No kids here this weekend. That's why it's a good time for live. They're very distracting. Yeah. Kids are loud. They're riding their hoverboards all through the house and throwing stuff and playing with the dog and playing video games and arguing with each other. Yeah, it gets a little hectic here. You got anything else to add, or you want to shut her down?
We're good.
Okay, cool. Well, it was our first live. Actually went a lot longer than I thought we were going to. It's almost 25 minutes already.
You talk a lot.
I do talk a lot. It is what it is. Papillion Cycles, man. He comments on like every video.
I know, he's awesome.
Your inspiration has helped me pick up an engine rebuild project. A Subaru. Ooh, that would scare me. C10 trucks.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thanks for pushing him, Robert, to get on Instagram.
Look, technology and me, we don't get along. What can I say? I mean, it is what it is. But now I got on there. It's all good. So we got it accomplished. Hey, thanks, Bobo. Thanks, Luke. You take care, man. Good luck. We wish you all the best. Really appreciate all you do for all these channels. Seriously, it's awesome. And I've got a couple ideas. You'll see, they're coming up. Thanks, Renegade. I'm glad everybody stopped by. My greatest fear was we'd set all this up and nobody would be here.
Yeah.
Right? I thanked Bobo.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobo's awesome. He's the original Silent Bob, you know.
Oh, is that right?
Well, I guess Kevin Smith technically is, but Silent Bobo is pretty hilarious. Ah, sweet. Thanks, Luke. I appreciate it.
You can get some drinks up in Thunder in the Valley.
Right?
Oh, thanks, Nathan.
That's awesome, Nathan. We really appreciate it. Like, I like making the videos. I like working on the junk. And if you guys like watching it, I'll record it. Yeah, I'm having some awkward silence here, Rusty Wrenches. I hear you. Plus, this is her first time on camera. She has managed to avoid it since June of last year. She hasn't been on camera, except for one distant shot when she was washing the Harley. That's right, guys. She washes the Harley. She's a keeper. What can I say? 65 GMC 1500 is my baby. Oh, I bet. That's nice. That's the body style right before the ones we have. The more like you like.
Yeah, I bet. I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
He said 65. And,
Mm-hmm. We're actually going to look at a car tomorrow. Should we tell them what it is just in case? It's a 61 Buick. I forget what model it was. I don't remember, but it's a drop top. Supposedly parked in 96. Ran when parked. We'll see. Gonna go look at it tomorrow. Because, you know, I need to spend more money. That's what I need to do. Wow, thanks, Robert. He loves spending money. You should see how much money he spent on his C10. How much money did you spend on that thing, Robert? With all that stuff you got for? You got an intake, a carburetor, a seat cover, window felts. I don't remember what else. Lots of stuff.
Renegade.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. She doesn't want her own bike. She likes being on the back of mine. I used to have this cheesy little Honda VTX when we met, and I bought the Harley, and she calls the back seat on it her queen seat.
It's a forever seat.
Oh, nice. Free engine. I got a 307 laid out in the garage somebody gave me that I'm going to do something with someday. It spilled oil all over the back of my truck when I brought it home, too. I had to power wash it out, use a bunch of Dawn. It was a whole thing. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really had a lot of convertibles. Only a couple, but I mean, why not, right? Price is right. It fits the revival game that we like to do. So usually, honestly, I got into buying stuff that didn't run and needed to be revived simply because it's cheaper that way. You know, most of the time you can get something to run pretty cheap.
Did you see what Coastal said?
I'm at Uncle Bobo now. Thanks, Bobo. We appreciate it. The whole live thing, it's a different kind of animal. I'm used to being able to cuss and say, just cut that. That's pretty good. That's like chapter 2 stuff, Luke. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say that kind of stuff all the time.
Yes, we do.
That's great. Thank you. '68 C10 292. I had a '67 that was rusty too, the green one. If you haven't watched the videos, which I'm pretty sure you commented on it, that was cool though. That was another one we just found sitting.
It's behind our house over
Yeah,
here.
it wasn't very far away. We drug it home with the tractor.
I did.
Yeah, she drove the tractor. That was probably the first time you drove the tractor, right? You're like, how you gonna get home? I'm like, you're driving the tractor. Chattanooga, Tennessee. I can't say Chattanooga and not think of Chattahoochee. Can't do it. It is a passion.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you what, anybody who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel and doing something they're not passionate about ain't going to make it, because it's a lot of work. It's long hours. It's a big commitment. It's like a second job for both of us, really, between me doing the work and recording it and her editing the videos. Mm-hmm. Seriously, it's like a second job. Yours is green too, huh? That thing was buried in the woods back there, about blended in. We didn't even know it was back there. It's been probably, we'd lived here for a while before we went for a walk, and we walked past there, and I was like, is that a C10 grill? I think I see a C10 grill back there. Nice, Renegade. There's a really cool website that I use called socialman.net. I think it's like, I don't know, like $10 a month or something like that to do it. And it's worth it because it makes the link and a landing page and all the nonsense that YouTube makes you do for a giveaway with all the rules and being able to post the guidelines and all that stuff. It takes care of that stuff for you. Yeah, I feel like I've been on a hiatus for a while. We helped a friend of hers sell some stuff, and I packed my garage full of stuff. I actually had to push the yellow truck outside. And funny story, it's stuck in gear. Well, it's not now. I did fix that, but ish. It's not in gear anymore. And it hadn't been in gear, and we pushed it outside. It kind of started to run away a little bit, so I ran and jumped into it real quick. And the first thing I did was mash the brake pedal, and that did nothing. So I jammed it into gear real quick, just grabbed the shifter and jammed it into gear, and it stopped. Well, the issue is the shifter linkages and everything, it's all rusted together underneath of there. So it tried to jam it in forward and reverse at the same time, and that didn't go well. So I actually used the tractor and lifted the back end of the truck up and pushed it into the garage that way, while she crawled in from the passenger side trying to steer it.
But it didn't have a seat or anything.
Right, because, why do it the easy way? I know, Robert, your 68 really has like no rust. I'm a little bit in love with that truck. Yeah. It's a C20, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I bet it's nice.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's probably about the same color that our C20 was. C20's still here. It's sitting out back. Mm-hmm. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that thing yet. Does he now? I did not know that, Bobo. You got a 67 Chevy pickup sitting there? Oh, GMC, same thing. It's just the grill emblem. Yeah, YouTube is not easy, and trust me, it's you say we make it look easy, but it's not. It's a lot of work, and it's not just the YouTube either, because you have to plan all that stuff out, and in addition to that, it's Instagram and all that stuff too, and the community tab, and keeping up with everything, and watching everybody else's stuff so that you can learn and grow and support them, and it's trouble.
A labor of love.
It is, and you can ask her. I spend every night, a couple hours every night watching YouTube before I can't stay awake anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. If she wants you to work on it, you better get out there and work on it. I'm gonna tell you what. That's right, Bobo. Go get that truck. I mean, you guys shipped an engine out there. You can ship the truck back, right? At least you don't have to cross the border like Montana Garage is having the issue with getting that 57 down here. I saw some people had stepped up to help him, one of which was Sobering Restoration Services. Yeah, I feel you, Papillon. That the rust on the yellow truck, it's not bad, but it's it still needs work. You know, it needs rockers, edges of the floor, the kick panels are a little rusty. The bed is really nice on it though. Fenders are bad, the hood's bad.
Yeah, the hood's really bad.
Yeah, the hood's really bad. The doors are pretty bad. The bottom of the doors is rough. In fact, one of the door panels is rusted through. I've never seen one rust through a door panel before. That's a new one. Yeah, Robert's Garage. Go look at all his junk. It's not just C10s and 20s that he has. That's just like one part of it. He actually has a Vet and a Marauder, and he's got a tow truck, a rollback, I think. He got all kind of stuff. Go watch his channel. He's good. It's good stuff, really. Slobber boys are. Them guys do some nice work. That C10 that they have, that they're always tinkering around on, that's a nice truck. I was admiring that fuel cell that they have under the bed instead of in the cab. I thought about doing that, but it's a little bit expensive. I didn't even want to buy a new in the cab fuel tank, so I just took it out of the C20 because that's the right thing to do. Let's make a truck that runs fine, not run anymore. Sounds right. I bought a MIG welder. I've got big plans, but not a lot of time, so
You'll get there.
yeah, hopefully this summer. Work's really, really busy right now. Usually in the summer it slows down and I have a lot more free time and I can take some time off. I haven't had a day off other than weekends since Christmas, so it's been rough to try and get stuff done. Man, this is really running late. Holy cow. Alright, I think it's time to shut her down. They really are, Robert. You're not kidding. Alright, I want to thank everybody for coming. We appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll do more lives in the future. Maybe we'll get the kids involved too. At least that'd be entertaining. Maybe we can get Aiden to do like a hoverboard demonstration or something.
Right, sure.
Because, like, I don't understand how kids do that, but he just hops on it and rides it, and I get on it, and I'm afraid I'm going to break a hip. The Coastal Boys are awesome. They really are. It's tough to put into words how influenced I am by them guys. They do it the right way. Honestly, they really do. And everybody should take a cue from them and be the bigger person and walk the high road. It's the right way to do it. Night, Nathan. Oh, you got it. Papillion? I don't know how you say that. I guess that's right. Papillion? It's just, I'm half illiterate. Not really, but I can't spell either. Oh, you bet, Renegade. Thanks for stopping by. Adios, Rusty Wrenches. Aha, that's all Jessica. See, she does the interior decorating too. I wasn't even allowed to pick colors.
No.
Nope. Thanks, Bobo. Take good care of Luke.
Yes, prayers for Luke.
All right, y'all have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.